Hi guys. Well, we got a box today, as you can see. And it's clearly not one of our usual ones because the cover is not pink. This was scheduled to arrive at my house last Friday. However, well, Friday, Saturday, somewhere in there. However, it got to my town and then it took another little road trip back to the previous facility it was at, which doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, I was more than convinced that the box was going to be showing up completely beaten up, like everything was going to be broken in it, because that's what usually happens when that happens. But anyway, okay, so you'll have to excuse my lack of yay. I am very happy about this. I'm also not feeling the greatest today though, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go find a heat pad. So anyway, okay, so this is our summer reading. I know I actually do appreciate that they made the box blue, considering everything else inside is blue themed. I don't mean the individual gifts. But, oh, pardon me, so sorry. Not all of them. Anyway, but all the gifts inside, at least from the Instagram video, were in blue wrapping or blue boxes, something. So, alright, anyway, let's crack into this. So, oops. So sorry. Okay, so we have our papers. Alright. So we have our little art card. I stare across the glittering ocean, the golden light. We have our lovely little note from the author. Go ahead and pause the video to read it. And then we have our matching bookmark, which I really like. I do like these blue drawn squiggles. We have our sticker, in which case I did actually go and frame the poster. I just wasn't able to do it the way I wanted to. One second. Come on, pen, don't die on me. Fine, die on me. Okay, we have our sticker. I can't really put it in the frame right this second because the framing didn't work the way I wanted to. And since it's actually right here, we'll just do this. So I went to Target. I bought a white frame because I thought, oh, that'll look really nice. The original idea was I was going to put the poster in front of the glass, or the plexiglass, so that way I could just keep adding the stickers, as I go through it. And yes, I added the extra sticker down here to the poster. Anyway, so that was the idea. It didn't work out so great because this is not quite a 12 by 18 poster. So I had to stick it behind the glass, and I don't want to open it up every month. So I'm just going to label them for where they go on the board. And we're going to stick that right there for now. Ta-da! Actually, take that back. I fear I'm going to lose it, so we'll stick it in the book. Oh, okay. So, and then we have our author's plate, which makes me very happy. And as you can see, blue cover book, summer reading box. Yeah, I've got the fan going because it's a little warm in here. So we have our conversation with the author, we've got discussion questions, and then we've got 3 gifts plus the extra. Ooh! And then we've got a cooking recipe. Hannah's Soul Minuer. Boneless sole. Kosher salt. Oh, looks tasty. One of these days I'll have to try that. Maybe I add it into the literary cookbook we got from Once Upon a Book Club a couple of years ago. So, here's our book. New York Times bestselling author of The Summer Wives. So, I'll hold this up here and you guys can pause the video to read it as you like. United by an exotic family heirloom. Interesting. 10-year-old son. Oh. Well, that sounds very interesting. And this looks like a regular mass market hardcover, so yep. So no extras, which we're okay with. Not everything has to be extra. Because honestly, this whole box is extra anyway. There we go. Okay, so the extra in here, this is actually not one of the page gifts. This is a tote bag, I believe, that was coming with this. So, or a couple of tote bags. Or maybe one fits inside. Oh, that's right. This is like a cooler type tote bag. So, you've got the front of this. A well-read woman is a dangerous thing. Highly agree as someone who reads all day for their work. So, you can use just the tote bag on its own, or you have this nice little cooler bag. So you could attach this to the bottom and then you've got a 2-in-1. I mean, technically it's a 3-in-1 because, you know, you can use the two bags separately or together. I'm going to zip them together real quick just so I don't accidentally lose one piece. Although this might become my new pool bag, if I'm honest. Okay. And then so see, these two just zipper together. Right there. Give me 1 second. And we'll tuck the handles in. So, yeah. Ta-da! Pretty great bag, honestly. If I do say so myself. And then we've got, okay, so $2.64. Sounds lightweight. Doesn't really smell of anything that I can tell anyway. I don't know. Feels like there's probably some sort of pouch or something in there. Page 150. Well, that's solid. There's like no room for movement in there, so there's probably something foam encased in there, if I have to guess. And then this is page 56. And I don't know, I feel flexy, like straw? Like maybe a straw hat or something? I don't know, but there's this other part down here. Huh. I don't rightly know. Well then. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what this... Oh, I didn't even notice this. On the bag, there's a little... The pocket up top is zippered as well. That's fantastic. I love this. This thing is just full of all sorts of handy dandy zippers. Anyway. Okay. Well, now I'm rather intrigued by this. I still don't feel great, so I'm not gonna like dig into it today. But I do now have a little bit more gumption to get my other sci-fi book read, and maybe I'll make this book 7 on my 40 book challenge. I know, I'm so far behind. I'm a little jealous of the other people in the group that have already finished their 40 or are so close to it, and I'm like, I love to read, but man, I'm kind of going through a little bit of job burnout as much as I enjoy my job. And yeah, I get home in the evening and I don't really want to read a book. I don't really want to read another ever-loving word. I would much rather... I usually end up just kind of staring off into space at the wall for a few minutes before working on chores and everything. But, okay, this is clearly not going to work. I think I'm just going to store the gifts in the bag itself. I think that'll make things a little bit easier. So I don't really have a way of, like, now that I've put the bag together, I don't really have a way of holding everything together without, like, breaking the box or something. So, yeah. And since we're sticking everything else, we'll stick the sticker and the book plate in the bag, and yeah. Ta-da! Okay, so what do we got left for July? We have the regular Once Upon a Book Club box. We have Funko, the Marvel Funko Collectors Club, or Core. Hopefully we get that box. We better get that box. They've already missed 2. I'm gonna be really mad, like ready to quit if they don't send out another one. If they miss 3 shipments in a row. We already got Pusheen, but I haven't uploaded that video to the internet yet. I'm so sorry. And then, yeah, I mean, really, that's honestly it. So, I do owe you guys one more video. Preferably when I'm feeling better. So we did get the replacement of the Harvest Winter custom edition from Unplugged Book Box. So, I unfortunately, I'm just not up for it today. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be up for it. I do see a difference between the two, but we'll go through it together and we'll do a quick compare and contrast. Oh, we're still waiting on Lucky Griffin, the book that was supposed to come with the Mother's Day box from Unplugged Book Box, but they had issues with their printing because it's another custom edition. I don't remember what the printing issue was, but it was something like, oh, so sorry, this is actually going to come out in August. Yeah, and then we've got a few other things. We have a few boxes, but mainly it's going to be book boxes coming for the next little bit. And yeah, that's all I got. So, on that note, I'm going to go. I need a heat pad. Even though it's like 90 outside, but my back is killing me. So, I will just talk to you guys later. I will get this uploaded today. And yeah, I'll see you when the next box comes in. Later.